artex ceilings. Sometimes they can be really good. If they're done well, they look great. Especially when you paint them with a silk emulsion. Because the silk helps to enhance the pattern. But unfortunately, with this ceiling, it was a plasterboard ceiling that has just been artex straight over. So all the joints on the boards have been taped, but then none of the nail holes, because these will be nails, there'll be plasterboard nails on this ceiling. Saying new build, it's possibly 15-20 years old, but using more of the modern methods in the build. So anywhere where they'll have put a nail, then they won't have filled it, they just artex straight over. So on this one, you can see where the nail pops are in the ceiling there. They really do look terrible. But my customer doesn't want me to touch these because they are selling, they're not staying. So because that is just artex there, it's not right, it's just no good. These should have been skimmed and then artexed over. You probably would still get the nail pop, but if they were done correctly, you shouldn't do that. So by applying silk on the ceiling, you really do get a good effect with it. I've already put the light back up just to show you. If I pop the light on, then really does stand out, that pattern. But again, if it's not been done well, areas where the artex is really thick, it'll pick up. So if you don't like your artex ceilings and you want to strip these off, then be aware that this could just be plasterboard underneath this. So sometimes the alternative is to go around and knock any of the thick off, repair any nail pops, and then just skim the ceiling to get a flat ceiling. But if you're ever doing a ceiling with artex, silk, recommend silk if it's a good ceiling. But again, this is my customer's choice, and I've no say in the matter. And when I say I've no say in the matter, it's really my customer prefers silk, full stop. They don't really like matte. So if it's a bad ceiling, then it's either get rid or put a matte finish on it. But a good ceiling should have silk if it's been well artexed. Okay, so because my customer is moving house, this is only being freshened up, so it's only getting one coat. I've already worked from the window wall, working back this way, away from the light, and with silk, it's not the same beast as matte. You really do need to put this on differently. So I never recommend it for a smooth wall, flat wall. I only ever put it on textured paper or ceilings textured. And what you may find, if you put in one coat with this, if you cut in first, this can dry off pretty quick, and it doesn't work the same as matte, and you can end up with a brighter patch down the side, especially when you're only putting one coat on. So to avoid that, I'm going to do it slightly different. I'm going to get this emulsion paint on with a roller first, and then cutting the edges, making sure again I don't come over onto this wall. I want it to go right into the corner so I don't get any brighter edges. So just get the stuff on, getting as close as I can. Staying clear of the coving, you never want to touch it. That's finished now. It's only having one coat, so I really don't want to be going back up there. And really it is, just get it on as quick as you can. Close as I can to the edge, without going onto the other wall. Silk really does only work better on a textured surface. You get poor results on a flat, smooth surface. Okay, so straight away. And then cutting in, working with a brush that way, just bring it up to the wall. What you're able to do is scrub this. So you get the same covering of paint, not going onto that coving. Give it a good scrub on the edges. Then again, up to this edge here, just working the brush into the corner, make sure you don't overlap. That's that wall done. So silk can be awful stuff to put on because of the way it dries, and it can flash as well. And especially if you're only putting one coat on, it really can thicken up. But that's looking alright now. So just the window wall. These are the walls on this side. And this arched wall here. Which originally, this did have double doors in. And the customer asked me to take them off and put an arch in, which wasn't that difficult. All I did was remove the architrave from around the frame here. A lot of filling. Put a piece of plyboard in, and then built a frame inside, and then faced it off with plyboard. So this top of the arch here is actually the top of the door frame, other than the rest. Turned out quite well. Made a bigger room. That's the walls finished. So what I did first of all, which you'll need to do, is go around and dust any top edges. Take any cobwebs from anywhere around the room, and that way it'll keep your paint cleaner. I started this about 10:30 and it's now 2:30, so it took me 4 hours to do this room with the brew. It's not too bad. Again, none of the woodwork was being done. It just wanted wiping down. I'll have a look after when all the furniture's back.